Okay, abusuya be makwaba strong so ereba POG Media so Jembo Enra Yensemuno. Speaker of Parliament etu ne nine esifom punish Abu Jinapo because of his words against Zanetor Rawlings abusuya Sisiano Speaker of Parliament Abu Jinapo Obabe Mano indefinite suspension our parliament wa abusuya enye asem ketu akra cause parliament no sisiano Ghana for kase sisiano criminals activities be abeshas ya eshas ye free parliament intino speaker of parliament emfa ne nine insi form na asema Abu Jinapo kachre Zanetor Rawlings or ye daughter of Emedrano on fa and some punishment on from punishing na Speaker of Parliament Aban Bagbin and yes we are Ghana for say omobiti no ho ya Abu Jinapo Speaker of Parliament edin in esti form man of suspension enye asem keto akra say Abu Jinapo say enye ono ene kan sa asem na afenyo markings and say Abu Jinapo na kasa omu nipa o kan sa but right now omo enche nipa oyeden o kan sa asem no Abu Jinapo na kan Kevin Taylor ababonten ababetru hot fire mom yanko na yanko tie ensema course na answer na ebe kono owo ensem kan bi afahye your comment section like na share ma afofron so answer into me enkabi medawase
for the Speaker of Parliament. Every day, every time we hear you, Alban Bagbin, speak in Parliament. You have stayed in Parliament for long. None of the people in Parliament today, when you started parliamentary practice, time Aura Parliament, you uphold the integrity of Parliament. This is the time to prove to us. You, Alban Bagbin, you are fond of always pushing criminality in Parliament under the carpet. That is something you have done for years. And you have done it in such a way that you make it look like, say, oh, you there, you solve issues. No. Your integrity and credibility is at stake. It's the same NDC that has made you who you are today. Nobody knew you. With all due respect, you were going to walk out of Parliament quietly and die without anybody recognizing you. With all due respect. Until the John Mahama NDC, JJ Rawlings NDC made you Speaker of Parliament. How many Ghanaians knew Alban Bagbin before you were made Speaker of Parliament? These same fools, NDC, fought to put you there. You did politics. You did everything in politics. But the kind of mileage you have now, all the years in politics, and now you did not have it until they gave you this ice, until they topped all your success with this speakership position. This is the time for you to prove to Ghanaians to say, you are a hypocrite, or you are the real deal, or you are an honest grandfather. Because you cannot sit in that chair and make this look like an ordinary statement that should be brushed under the carpet because you want to satisfy some stupid fool or a stupid political party in the name of democracy. No, because if you don't solve this, if we don't get to know the MP who did this and kicked out of Parliament, you will be our target. Parliament is supposed to be protected. We were here when you said you have suspended 4 MPs because they did not conduct themselves as MPs. They did not show Parliament that respect. They did not show the people of Ghana respect. JJ Rawlings in T and Alban Bagbin, today you are here as a Speaker of Parliament. You need to make sure whoever said this or made this statement, Ghanaians get to know who this person is. The right punishment applied. This is not politics as usual. People are angry. And if you say, Debiano, yema respect. Prove to us to say you are not corrupt and you are not a liar. Small, Bagbin, or whatever. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not a liar. Because every liar is a thief. And this statement from the NPP minority, whoever made that statement, and for now we know it's Jinapo, Samuel Jinapo, he made these statements. You need to make sure the person who made the statement, you officially announce the name of the person who made the statement, because you are the Speaker of Parliament. You oversee all the activities in Parliament. We want you to take the necessary action, an action that nobody will forget in this country. Because today, you, Alban Bagbin, so you expect us Ghanaians to protect your integrity and your name. JJ Rawlings is bigger than majority of you people in Parliament. In fact, all of you. JJ Rawlings, he's bigger than every single person in Parliament today. JJ Rawlings is bigger than anybody in the MPP as we speak. Everyone in the MPP. JJ Rawlings is bigger than that individual. So this should be treated as an emergency. If Alban Bagbin, you fail to bring out the person who made this statement, you will never enjoy the rest of your life on this planet. Politics will be sour for you. It will be a bitter pill. Politics will never be exciting and interesting to you. That integrity that you want to retire with, that respect that you want to have even after your grave or after your death, you will not have an iota of that respect. This statement I just played, the constituents in Zanetor Rawlings's Parliament, we demand that the person who made the statement is brought out. Samuel Jinapo made the statement. At least Afenyomakin turned around in Parliament. Ohunipa Okansa Asemno, Kobi Ochredakon turned around, saw the person who made the statement. So you cannot tell me that it came from outside Parliament. The person spoke in the mic. Yenyinayati. So Afenyomakin, Alban Bagbin, this is not politics as usual. Alban Bagbin, if you fail to deal with this, you will never be respected as a member of Parliament, a former member of Parliament, a Speaker of Parliament. We will help for your integrity be soiled. I will do everything possible for your name to be cleaned out of Ghana politics, for people to see you as a destroyer, to see you as a hypocrite, as a liar, as somebody who sits in the speaker's seat, as a sycophant who always does work to please the opposition MPP. This is the only way you can clean your integrity and clear yourself. This is not a joke. No fool can sit in Parliament. Kwasiebian to me in Parliament and can't say the daughter of JJ Rawlings is a daughter of a murderer, and goes ahead to say they have evidence. They need to show us the evidence. Alban Bagbin, Afenyomakin, the NPP minority, Samuel Jinapo needs to show us the evidence. And I'm waiting for Haruna Iddrisu to make a statement on this. Because when the lady spoke against, MFA spoke against that silly boy, Anodompre, you, Haruna Iddrisu, you were quick. You see yourself as the most intelligent Dagomba in Parliament. You were quick to throw your colleague under the bus. Haruna Iddrisu, the next sitting of Parliament, I want and demand that the person who made the statement and demand for evidence, because without JJ Rawlings, majority of you people, including you, Haruna, you were riffraffs walking on deserts. You would have never made it to Parliament without JJ Rawlings putting together the NDC, without JJ Rawlings putting together the Fourth Republic. So without JJ Rawlings, none of you rats will be in Parliament today. Abana edibo techino, sa abana edibo ba, oyire asantini obechechiri machiro. You were very vocal. You came out to criticize, condemn, chastise, and at the end of the day, suggested punishment for MFA. This is the time you have to protect your party, protect the integrity of your leader, protect the integrity of your founder. Let the world know that you are not in Parliament suppressing your own people because of some political ambition you have, and that you are in Parliament just to protect Ghanaians and our leaders. Haruna Iddrisu, This is the time you have to prove to us that you don't work for Akuffo and his people. This is the time to prove to us that the things they said when you were a minority leader, they were all lies. That you are corrupt and that you do business with Afenyomakin. You are taking millions of dollars, building mansions and stealing from the taxpayer behind the scenes. This is the time for you to prove to us that your integrity is intact. This is not done. I will say you go to the bottom of this. The person who made this statement needs to prove with evidence, because that person said it in the audio, in the video, that they have evidence that J.J. Rawlings killed people.
Is not to generate debates. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Akroma, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kulipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Also, the Papa Kulipa. Doctor of Medra.
And who was the speaker that day? The Formina MP. The Formina MP, Speaker Alban Bagbin, you need to bring him to tell us if he heard this, if he saw the person. You see, this cannot just go easily. We cannot just brush it away. No. The Speaker of Parliament that day was the Formina MP. And that speaker too needs to tell us who said that. Samuel Jinapo, for now, he is the one who said it. And he has admitted that he said it. Now, if Samuel Jinapo at a point has come out to say he did not say it, then he should tell us who said it. Afenyomakin should turn around and tell us who said it. The speaker then, the Formina MP, what's his name? That guy who was presiding, the speaker of the day, the Formina MP, he needs to also tell us who made that statement in Parliament. Alban Bagbin, also fresh out Formina MP, no? Sit in your seat and ask him at the floor of Parliament that you were the speaker. Who made that statement? The Formina MP, on the presiding here, on the Tnaso. So, Akwana ne siya kurasini no, sa esiyamano, ne siya no. Mumbusa ne say, na otesro who made that statement, because he was listening to Afenyo, and whatever came through the mic, he heard it. So, I want the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, to summon the Deputy Speaker na otia kunyum no esiama na siya say who made that statement. Now, another pray the silly dirty boy. Time assembly see no osina oni Parliament. And there wakotna asempa. And you see the journalists no omo no a problem in Ghana. Now okotna asempa no silly boy another pray they question him about sa statement away from Parliament. Muntie, they are not on prekaya.
The demand on social media, and say, Nipa Enra leak Mike, eba our so kase obi a daughter of a medra no. You say Mokokos no should name that person. Ghana for you.
Oh, you see,
obi ano obi a suspect say you no about a bit deny vehemently saying you no.
Mina mini chamber.
Okay.
So na me was suspension.
Yes.
A general leader suma me say me no more was working on that.
Asempa FM.
It's unfortunate say BBC PA. But you see, Okay, okay, you are justifying it. Me nimni pakro or cancer.
Okay.
I will never support Obiso on Kabisa, especially Nipan Tiasi. Now, cancer, I will remind it when you panic pain. It's most unfortunate, but you know. All this, you know. So be Kasanawa and Kengu microphone. It is not captured by the
by the Hansa.
The Hansa doesn't capture it. You know, we will try. Saying Yanipana, the person should show remorse. So can be cannot wear side. I don't know. Mimi, I can't imagine so people wear side. I came from the public gallery. I don't know. So unfortunate. And I'll pay one of the seniors on the other side. Eba Miho. And catch him says I have comments, you know. Ankoye into say betimi ehu nipa kona na yeni nipa nkasa, then behind the scenes you find a way to deal with it. And I'm saying open you hwa na me na me ni chamber ho no. It is most unfortunate say bibi sa ba.
But is it possible say through investigations mo betimi ehu nipa kro?
Well, if some court tape no mo ko gi tape no mutimi.
But we're not to any panic kasagu mic. It will not be from the gallery. It should be from somebody within the plenary.
Well, he say if we are so minded to find the person, we'll be able to find him. But the meaning should say for your side.
Sir,
I'm not sure. I'm not saying that it's not possible.
Okay, but
I'm not sure. Say if for your side. Sometimes, if you will be a cousin, maybe also no, maybe sorry, say sit down. Those things are there. But to the extent that the people can't say something yet, the genie say if your side. As a whip, I know my people well.
From the other side, and so it will be strange for anybody to say that.
It could also come from the gallery.
Gallery and came out, sir.
Well,
we have microphones near.
Well, you can make that argument, but me the main gene this if he on your side.
Okay.
But if we launch investigation here, who said if he side yes,
you are the caucus whip.
Yes.
Would you take interest in launching an investigation?
Oh,
are we a part of leadership?
Of course.
Of the caucus?
Before I even answer that question, let me just say, even on the quiet, I'm doing it. I don't need to say it on radio, but on the quiet, I'm doing it. Sometimes one of the things.
The journalist Busana say, as summoner a bar, my engineer clearly no. Another press as summoner dear enjoy now ono na oye caucus no whip no NPP side no. Or a short as some free MPP ni ho na free nipa na mo be share proceedings no. Na journalist to video share me share bi. You otiwo ohun say afejo marking wo obi otiwo on kwasi ade om di journalist ni yeni. The journalist is making the issue look like a simple issue. That is how they do it. You see, they speak behind the scenes and then they come out and treat a very important issue to say just a simple matter. Oh, si bia no busa questions. Oh, na say ade etie no there. I say if you mic ni mo yete na kwasi ane to waka say I it could be say every gallery or ebi obi nete ho na onye sure say MPP ni na ono de onim say but you were not there from the beginning of the conversation. The fool sitting in front of you said no need parliament. So why should we take his account? Why should we take another press account? And you, the Obi now was still one. Obi na nkakachira wo Obi wo parliament say, "Oh papa, you murderer." And kabachina kachira say, but the TN I say if you side ho, these are straightforward. They made the statement. It you see, omoni journalists for no treaty important issues to you people no. Omo treating as a trivial issue. It is a National Cathedral issue no. Billions of cedis was put in the National Cathedral. On Metina Radio, so they treat it as a normal conversation. Sikana Mutugu National Cathedral said, no, or Senka, a journalist should be mad about it. Time MPP also, Galamsey, Ekunipa, yes, excavators, yes, Sheno, Yeria, they treated Galamsey issue as a trivial issue. Oh, now say Galamsey, they will be a year. The same will be Betina TV so Oko Takradia are being a worker at ECG, and that it is supposed to be from down bottom or up bottom up. They treat it. And you see, this matter, Yan flip a coin, no. Senka ye NDC nibi and a what majority side they make a statement when Calvin say this is how the conversation was going to go. Anka ahimfubia sorry at your press conference. I'm telling you. Me say Senka ye NDC nibi and a ebia subi MP kasa and I say swami MPB kasa and I say ebia yemfan say eye bantama MP and swami MP kasa na Obi ewo NDC for the say, hey, sit down. Party no, a bafo akoto kromfo a ote party. Bafo akoto kowini, bafo akoto kunipa. Do you think this was going to be a joke? No. Say NDC didn't make his statement free. Majority stand say example. Say Bantima MP kasa, Swami MP kasa, and I say NPP stronghold be MPB kasa. Na obia shout free NDC phone say Kawanutum bafo akoto the Akuffo party. Yeah, where evidence okun. Oje Sanka, you better radio so edin common say. Do you think say the various account radio stations anti-fortitus no? Oje said they would have treated this like that? No, it would have been a mensia conversation. And Quebec say MP Chrono, yan fanembra kumasi mensia no meya no. Yan tiana ba yo bikasa one kind. Yan manen free kind ma mensia. I am trying to let you understand how they are trying to treat this as a joke because it is coming from the NPP.
Okay, abusia wene ensema ekoso our political highway. So Kevin Taylor and I can Speaker of Parliament are taking a decision Jinapo Edina ako into hot trouble ma enye asem keto akra. Better must say moje pene kokoti sa audio edi MI aha POG Media so. Better must say.